Hello everyone, how to apply for a Sri Lankan visitor visa. This is a simple guide and I'll be going through some tips and then taking you to the website and showing you on a dummy application how to apply. First of all, this only applies for visitor visas to Sri Lanka and through online application. There are other ways to get visitor visas, but this is the preferred method because it's the most easiest that I find and the safest. So visa, or as Sri Lankan immigration calls it, electronic travel authorization, is not a precondition to board your flight. It is highly recommended to do it online before you go because there is an option to do it when you land in Sri Lanka. But if they need any more information, or if you will be referred, as they call it, you will have to actually go back to your own country to complete that process. So don't take the risk, just get it done online. And if you think you're exempt, only countries that are exempt from this visitor visa is Maldives, Singapore, and Seychelles. If you're not from one of these countries, you will have to get a visa. So as I mentioned, you might be referred to a visa officer to submit more information, so allow ample time before you have to fly. And I recommend 3 weeks. And the maximum visitor visa period that you will get online is 30 days or 1 month. To extend it further, you'll have to land in Sri Lanka with this visitor visa, ETA, that you obtain from online, and then proceed to a Sri Lankan visa office and get your visa extended. And of course, this is a simple guide only, so for more information, please go to eta.gov.lk. So it consists of 3 steps. You will fill your information, you will confirm and double check again because once you submit it, it's really hard to correct it. So let's make sure we get it right the first time. And then you pay your fee and then you're off your way. So I'm going to proceed to the website, and it's simply www.eta.gov.lk. I will select English. And again, I highly recommend you reading the FAQ section if you're unsure and going through this section in the website. But it covers what I just covered as well. But if you're unsure, always go through the official source. We'll go to Apply. And then I agree to the terms and conditions. And what we want to do is apply for an individual. If you're part of a travel group, then there's also the apply for a group. But for most individuals, this does not apply, so we will go for apply for an individual. Once you're in here, it's a pretty simple application, and we'll start filling this information. Of course, I'm going to be using a mock name, and the title is if you want to select from, select Mr. Of course, date of birth. For simplicity's sake, let's say I was born in 83. 9th August, definitely. I am male. And since I'm applying from Canada, I'm going to select Canada. And my birthplace is actually Sri Lanka, so I will select that, and you will see a pop-up that says if you're a dual citizen, you won't need ETA. But I'm not, so I still need the ETA. Of course, my passport number, this is the fake one, and the passport issue date. I will also select a random date, and the expiry date. Again, it's always good to make sure your passport is at least valid for 6 months from your travel date. So we'll select random number for now. So if you have any children that are listed under your passport, then you can add those children under this line here. Of course, if your child is over 16 years of age, or he has a separate passport, then please submit individual applications. So this section is only for children that have their names under the parents' passport and they don't have individual passports. So that doesn't apply to me. Skip that. Intended arrival date. So I'm planning to go to Sri Lanka on, let's say, the 30th of November. Purpose of my visit. So if you have any questions, click on the question mark and you can see why it is. And most of the cases, for if you're taking a visitor visa, we would assume it's for sightseeing or holidaying. Port of departure is Calgary. Airline is AC 3344. Sorry, Canada. And then flight number is AC 33. And then my contact information. This is quite easy. Alberta. Then T2X050G5 goes from Canada. Address in Sri Lanka. So this is the address they're asking for where you're going to be staying in Sri Lanka. So in my case, I'm staying with one of my relatives, but in your case, if you're staying at a hotel, then you can put that hotel address here. If you're going to be traveling and not staying at one place for long, please put the address of the location where you're going to first from the airport. So the first hotel you're staying at as soon as you get to Sri Lanka. And then my email address. And my phone number. Okay, so do you have a valid residence visa to Sri Lanka? If you have a valid residence visa, which means you obtained citizenship or residency rather through Sri Lankan immigration, then you can select that. But in most visitors' cases, they will not have a valid residence visa. So I will select no. And are you currently in Sri Lanka with a valid ETA or obtained an extension of visa? Again, this does not apply if you're applying for the first time. And then do you have multiple entry visa to Sri Lanka? So again, if you haven't gotten a Sri Lankan visa before, or if it has expired, this does not apply. Fill in the box for the words. And I would like to confirm the above information is correct. Let's go to the next state and let's confirm that we entered everything properly. So again, as I mentioned, make sure you double, triple check this because it's important you submit the right information. Review the names, review the passport numbers, and ensure your contact details are correct as well. And it says here how much you will have to pay. Total application fee for this individual application is $30 US. And I will go confirm. Okay. So it says make sure your transaction is not fraudulent, of course. Okay. Okay. And that's pretty much it. To pay, you simply click Visa, MasterCard, or American Express, and they will direct you to a website where you can make your payment. And after you make your payment, they will redirect you back and give you a confirmation. And with that, I'd like to end my video. If you have any questions, please post them on the comment section. Thank you.